Today, we're diving into the mind-blowing realm of wealth, and we're not talking Elon Musk or Jeff Bezos level. We're going back, way back, to uncover the jaw-dropping tale of the richest person in the history of the world. And trust me, it's a name you probably haven't stumbled upon in casual chats. Sure, we all know the modern tycoons like Musk, Bezos, Gates, and Adani, with their billions bouncing around like yo-yos on a sugar rush. But what if I told you there's a figure who makes them look like lemonade stand entrepreneurs? Intrigued much? Let's rewind the clock beyond the sleek Teslas and Amazon Prime deliveries. Think back to when John D. Rockefeller and Henry Ford were the OG big shots, or even further to the era of Romanovs ruling in style. Now, imagine a personality so wealthy that it not only outshone today's tech gurus and industrial magnates, but also left rulers like Augustus Caesar, William the Conqueror, and Akbar I in the dust. The Times of India spilled the beans on this mind-blowing revelation, citing a net worth that could make your brain do somersaults. So, who's the mysterious money maestro? Brace yourselves, Mansa Musa, a West African ruler from the 14th century. His riches weren't just big, they were downright indescribable and incomprehensible, as reported by the BBC. Seriously, Mansa Musa was so ballin' that even the term wealthy seems like an understatement. Now, you might be wondering, why haven't I heard of this living treasure chest before? Well, stick around because we're about to unravel the captivating story of Mansa Musa, the OG kingpin of wealth, and why his legacy might have slipped under your radar. Get ready for a ride through history like you've never experienced before. The Sultan of the Mali Empire. In the land of Mandinka, the term Mansa doesn't just mean your run-of-the-mill ruler. It screams sultan or emperor, the big boss of the realm. Now, let me hit you with a mind-blowing fact. Mansa Musa, aka Musa Keita, popped into the world around 1280 AD during the reign of the Keita dynasty. Talk about stepping onto the historical stage in style. Now, here's where it gets juicy. Fast forward to 1312 AD, and our man Musa, who's basically born into a family of rulers, finds himself on the throne. Why? Because his brother, the OG Mansa Abu Bakr, decided to ditch the crown for a wild and extravagant oceanic adventure. We're talking about an epic journey with around 2,000 ships, packed with thousands of people, men, women, and even slaves. But guess what? Abu Bakr vanished into the vastness of the Atlantic, never to return. It's like a real-life mystery novel, am I right? So, there you have it. Mansa Musa takes the reins as the ninth sultan of this already mega-wealthy West African kingdom. The guy practically inherits a treasure trove, and the story is just getting started. Can you imagine the jaw-dropping wealth and power this dude wielded? But wait, what made Abu Bakr trade the throne for the thrill of the open sea? Did he discover the lost city of Atlantis, or was there some pirate treasure involved? Kingdom rich in salt, gold, and land. His crib was stacked with the rarest treasures like salt, gold, and land. I mean, we're not just talking about pocket change here. We're talking about being the real deal, the jackpot king. Imagine holding more than half of the entire world's gold stash. That's how the Mali Empire rolled during Musa's reign. The British Museum even gave them the title of the world's heavyweight gold champ. It's like Musa had a Midas touch, but instead of turning stuff into gold, he just straight up owned it. But hold up, it wasn't just about sitting on a golden throne and counting gold coins. Musa took the game to a whole new level. He was the ultimate expansionist, turning his kingdom into a beast that stretched over 3,000 kilometers. That's like cruising from the Atlantic Ocean to modern-day Niger, claiming over 24 cities on the way, including the legendary Timbuktu. And get this, he wasn't just a gold hoarder, he was a strategic genius. The Mali Empire was the place to be because Musa made sure the good life was happening there. Winning battles left and right. He made territories join willingly. Who wouldn't want to be part of a kingdom where the party never stops? The most extravagant pilgrimage of all time. Imagine embarking on the most mind-blowing adventure ever with your pals. Meet Musa, the ultimate trendsetter of the 14th century, who decided to turn his pilgrimage into the grandest escapade in human history. So, our main man Musa, a devout Muslim, kickstarts his journey to Mecca in 1324 to 1325. setting the stage for what we now call the most epic pilgrimage ever, thanks to magnates media. But why settle for an ordinary trip when you can make it legendary, right? Musa had a genius plan to put his name on the world map. And what better way than a 6,500 kilometers desert pilgrimage? And get this, he didn't roll solo. He took a crew of 60,000, ranging from VIPs to camel wranglers and even slaves. Talk about a squad goal. Now, let's talk fashion. These peeps weren't just rocking your average outfits. No, sir. We're talking head-to-toe Persian silk and gold brocade, slaves included. And the camels? Oh, they were lugging around bags of pure gold. Bling level, over 9,000. The journey wasn't just a stroll through the park. Musa and his crew trekked through the Sahara Desert, hit up Egypt, and made it rain, or rather, gold shower, in Cairo. The dude was so generous that he basically threw the local economy into a gold-induced roller coaster, causing wild inflation for a solid decade after he bounced. Mansa Musa's legacy. So, Mansa Musa rolls back into his kingdom after a crazy pilgrimage to Mecca. But he's not just chilling. Nope, he's on a mission to pimp up his cities and make them the hottest spots in the game. And trust me, he's not slacking in the reputation department. Our boy Musa wasn't just throwing parties. He was teaming up with Islamic scholars, some direct descendants of Prophet Muhammad, and this cool poet-architect named Abu Ishaq es-Sahili. And get this, he's dropping 200 kilograms of pure gold on these geniuses for their hustle. Talk about making it rain, am I right? Mansa's building schools, libraries, and mosques like it's going out of style. Timbuktu becomes the place to be for culture and education, thanks to this legend. BBC even said so. Fast forward a bit, and our hero passes away in 1337 at the age of 57. His sons take the reins, but spoiler alert, the empire eventually crumbles. Still, Mansa Musa's legacy lives on, and we're left wondering, who's the baller that's gonna top this crazy rich story? So how rich was he, really? Now, let me hit you with a mind-boggling question. Ever wondered how loaded Mansa Musa really was? I mean, we're talking about a guy whose wealth was so off the charts that even today's billionaires would blush. His modern-day net worth could be cruising between an insane $400 billion to $500 billion. But here's the catch. Try calculating that treasure trove when it's all about gold, salt, and some prime real estate. Trust me, it's like playing a game of millionaire Tetris. There's more to Mansa's story than just swimming in gold coins like Scrooge McDuck. His riches were so mind-blowing that historians throw their hands up and go, "Dude, it's beyond words." Seriously, it's like trying to describe a flavor that doesn't even exist. That's how next level we're talking. Now, Mansa Musa wasn't just sitting on his golden throne, counting his moolah. No, he's the kind of guy you'd want at your next charity event. Why? Because this dude was all about spreading the love. His generosity game was so strong that even Santa Claus would be taking notes. And get this, Mansa wasn't just into bling and benevolence. He was the OG influencer of his time, promoting education like it was the hottest trend. Imagine him rocking a knowledge is power tee, total trendsetter. Plus, he wasn't shy about splurging on his empire's cultural scene. Mansa Musa was basically the Beyoncé of medieval Mali, all about empowering his people through education and culture. Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos, and whatnot, they just joined the riches game, while Mansa has been wearing the crown of the richest person from a long time. Now, before you click away and head back to your regularly scheduled internet scrolling, don't forget to hit that like button if Mansa Musa's riches left you in awe. Smash that subscribe button too, because we're serving up more mind-bending tales from the pages of extravagant history that'll make you go, "Wait, that actually happened." Until next time, stay curious, stay awesome, and I'll catch you in the next mind-blowing chapter.